This is the video review and demo for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Shogun Megazord. This was the second Megazord that they had in Season 3. Basically, they're Switch Zords, but all of the Zords kind of have... They're all humanoid looking, but they all have sort of animal faces, except for the crane, except for the pink one kind of just has like a ninja hood with a crane's head kind of molded on top of it. But the Japanese version of this was white, and it's white in the show too, because there was no pink ranger in Kaku Ranger. This was the white ranger Zord, and the Falcon was a Zord of its own. What I think is awesome about the Shogun Megazord is that so far as I know, this is in a lot of ways the closest a Megazord ever got to really being like Voltron, because you have two leg Zords that transform exactly the same way. You have two arm Zords that transform exactly the same way, and then you have one Zord that forms the torso that does its own sort of thing. So very, very, very similar to Voltron. I had to put this cardboard box up because the blue and pink Shogun Zords, they don't stand very well on their own, so I didn't want to keep propping them up. But to transform it, what you're going to do with the yellow and black are exactly the same. You kind of pop their arms open their back, fold the arms back in, close it, and then you take the legs, fold them forward, bring them up, and click them back into place. If it will go. Son of a gun. Oh, there it is. It was being stubborn. Black, do the same thing. Open, close, bring it up, and lock it into place. You have legs. Yellow becomes the right leg, black becomes the left. You take blue and pink, and you're just going to kind of work the arms up, use the shoulder panels to cover the head, and then you're going to kind of bring it back down and just get everything nice and flush in there. And then take the feet, and then the feet fold up to reveal fists, and blue becomes the right arm. Transformation for pink is exactly the same. Just close her up, fold up the feet, and you have the left arm. And red, slightly more involved than the others. You're going to open his shoulders as kind of like yellow and black and open him up. You're going to take out this sort of origami crane helmet, fold the arms back in, close it, and then flip up his front waist armor to become the chest plate, and then bring out his legs to the side, flip them up, lock them together to become the new skirt armor, and then open these tabs in his legs. You're going to plug yellow to become the right leg, black becomes left, blue becomes right arm, pink becomes left. You take the crane helmet, fold out the face plate. There's a little tab on the back and a little notch behind the red head. You're going to kind of wiggle it in there, and then fold the wings down to kind of hold it in place better, and you have Shogun Megazord. He has a sword. It's like this big fire-bladed saber with a fish handle. The individual Shogun Zords have weapons as well, but the set I got was missing the weapons for, I think it's blue and yellow. It's like a spear and like a rope thing with a claw on the end, so I just have a shield, a bow, and two daggers that are all kind of combined together like this. I don't really think they're all that cool, so it doesn't bother me too much. But this guy is pretty cool. He's one of the better designs for sure. He kind of looks like a robot climbed inside of a pagoda and just used a pagoda for armor. But he's not my favorite. I like the Ninja Megazord and there's a few designs I like more than this, like the Ninja Megazord, the Thunder Megazord, Super Zeo, even just the regular Zeo. This guy is probably my least favorite, actually, of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazords, and I kind of stopped watching around Zeo, and I don't like him as much as either of the Zeo Megazords. So, but he's still cool. He's cooler than a lot of the ones that showed up after when I stopped paying attention. You know, particularly the Turbo Megazord. Cough, cough. Like the Ninja Megazord, he can combine with the Falcon Zord as well. You take the arms off, then the Falcon Zord comes a-flying in and a-swooping, and you just fold the wings forward, clip his wings onto Shogun Zord's shoulders, and then you clip the arms back in onto the wings, and you have Shogun Mega Falcon Zord. He's kind of cool. You know, he just shoots the Falcon weapons, you know, but I actually prefer the Shogun Megazord on his own, which helps for display because the Ninja Mega Falcon Zord is like really, really, really awesome. So it works for everybody. Everybody being me. So it's cool, you know, get it if you can find it for a fair price. I know a lot of people really, really, really like this Megazord, so this one didn't cost me too much money because it was technically incomplete. I got it for a decent price, so, you know, just do your homework, look around, compare. A lot of people I see a lot of people referring others to Big Bad Toy Store to try and get collectibles, and I honestly, I don't like that site much. Every time someone mentions to go there, I look, and they never have whatever I was told to go look for. I think the only thing I've ever managed to find on there is like Valkyries, and I mean they have a decent selection of Gundam models as well, but there's other sites that you can do better on. Really just go on eBay. Look around on eBay. You can find almost anything you want on eBay. So, but check this out if you like it, you know. Just buy smart, because some people like to charge up the ass for it, so be careful. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Shogun Megazord.